Curiosity will keep you forever young. So many times in life we get bored of the same situations, the same things occurring to us, our workflow. And so many times, all it takes in order to live a more satisfying, happy life is to stay curious. Curious about the things that people experience in their day, curious about how to get better at things, curious about what different philosophies there might be than your own. Curiosity comes in a lot of different forms, and there's so much to be curious about. If you think about it, I don't know if you know about Faust, but Faust is a man that apparently gave his soul to the devil to have all the knowledge in the world, and proceeded to die afterwards because it's too much. So, how do you stay curious in light of being exhausted? In light of perhaps being at your wit's end? Well, one of the main things that I do is I create. Curiosity and creation, I believe, have the same stem. To create something, to put something new out into the world, you have to believe that something new can actually be made. Something new actually deserves to come to fruition. And it takes a lot of consistency. It takes a lot of effort. And my curiosity is actually also one of the things that I believe that keeps me happy and kind of excitable in work situations or situations where most other people might be a little sad and depressed. I think it's a lot easier to get into states of helplessness in our current society. Curiosity is our way out. Because when you're curious, you begin to think of solutions. Okay, I don't know this thing. Okay, I feel a little strange in this situation. With curiosity, you can say to yourself, I bet there's a way out of this. I bet there is a way for me to change the way that I feel. If you are not curious, you are simply going to say to yourself, this is how things are, and that's how they will be, and that's how I'm going to live my life. So to each their own, but I'll tell you, curiosity to me comes with attention to detail. It comes with a childish exuberance for life, a little bit of fun, to enjoy your time. What does it take? Curiosity. It takes curiosity. So build it. Build it every day if you can. Look at new podcasts. If you listen to the same podcast, go check out another podcast. If you go on the same route to work every day, maybe you should take another route. If you wear the same clothes, wear some old clothes. If you paint the same things, draw the same things, talk to the same people, just listen to the same music, do something different. Do different. I promise you, novelty and curiosity go hand in hand. Because oftentimes the most curious people are also the ones that are looking for new experiences. They're the ones that have experienced a decent amount in life and are like, listen, I know there's more. I know that person standing across the street right there looks at life very differently than how I look at life. And so, let's expand. Let's grow. Curiosity is like water to trees, like sunlight for human beings. Some of the people I respect most in life are the people that are significantly older than me, and yet they cackle like children. They have this movement about them, that implies kind of that they're still intrigued. They're still intrigued by life and the things that are around them. The way that they ask questions, the way that they engage with people. It's kind of, there's a palpable sense of play in the way that they approach life. And I love those people Because those people are often the most reliable in really stressful situations. Those people are the same people that if you get into trouble, I bet you can call that person and they would help you out in a heartbeat. Compassion and curiosity go hand in hand. So, I hope that you find some of these people in your life. I hope that you can see this at play, because I promise you, it will bring a smile to your face. I don't care what situation that you're in. If you see an older person geeking out about something, smiling, like weird laughing, you can't resist the charm. You can't resist it at all. So try to become that. Try to become that so that in your older age, when your body gives out and when you don't quite have all the things that you want, you still have your spirit to give people. That childish exuberance, the eternal nature within us. Such a powerful thing. Such a powerful thing. And you'll see it time and time again in a lot of the people that inspire other people too. You can see it in Tony Allen. You can definitely see it in Grant Cardone. They have a sense of play to life. It's exciting. So how do you garner this sense of play? I think a part of it has to do with genetics, and sure, the people that you're around, your role models, that will always be the case. But if you're someone that's looking to change it up, to really get that curiosity going, that muscle trained, I would suggest taking a look at something that you find really boring. This is an exercise. Look at something that you find incredibly boring. Maybe it's doing homework, maybe it's doing taxes, maybe it's going and exercising, I don't know. And try to pimp it. Try to change it a little bit. And look at it from a different lens. Think to yourself, how do I make this thing more fun for myself? And when you ask how is curiosity? Why is curiosity? You can create. And creating is really easy. Some of you might like the idea of painting. Painting's not hard. You see these abstract acrylic painters? Look at, I'm an abstract acrylic painter. You could do this. All you gotta do is throw some paint on a canvas. That's all it takes. Some of you wanna be musicians. Never really picked up an instrument. Well, guess what? Go to a friend's house that has an instrument and go and sit on it. And suck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's the fact that you went out of your way to go and do something new. In order to go and do something new, you need to want something new. You understand? That in itself will breed your curiosity. Will make your curiosity flourish. Also, some of the most curious people I know tend to be the ones that aren't necessarily doing the same thing as everyone else. I think more and more people are moving away from just having one thing that they focus on in life. Because with technology, as things are moving on, as people are becoming more emotionally aware, we're beginning to realize that there's a lot of parts of us that we need to satisfy in order to be healthy people. And a lot of the time, the career that we go into, or perhaps a sport or an obligation that we take part in, doesn't fill all of that space, doesn't fill that void, those voids that exist within us. So a lot of the people that I respect tend to be people that are good at a bunch of little things. Maybe that's just because I personally am not a specialist. I like doing a bunch of different things because I'm curious. I'm a creative person. Those are identifying factors for me. So if you have a hobby, if you have something you want to do outside of your work, don't make the excuse of saying, oh, I'll do this when I retire. Oh, I'll do this when I get out of school. No. Love yourself now. Love yourself now so you know how to love yourself later, so you know how to love other people. Okay? Try it out. Try it out. It's difficult at first, sure. Love is difficult. If you haven't been in love, love is difficult. But it's fun. Childish exuberance is a part of love. Curiosity is a part of love. When you see a significant other and you've been with them for years and you've been doing your thing, how are you going to continue loving them? Being curious about them. Being curious about how they feel, how they're changing, right? You're friends. You've been friends with someone for 10 years. You getting bored? Is that their fault or yours? It's your fault. Stay curious about them. Stay curious about things that you both can do together. I know it's hard to do. I know. But self-growth, self-love, if we don't do it, how do we expect other people to do it, huh? And if other people don't do it, how do we expect the planet to get better? It comes down to individual responsibility. It always has and always will. Whether or not you give in to how the world, the universe has functioned prior to human beings being the dominant species, or if you give in to the taker's mentality, a term coined in the book Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. Anyway, I make these videos every day. My goal is to give y'all and myself some tools to build my emotional intelligence. I want to grow stronger emotionally. I want to grow stronger in soul and spirit so that I may affect the world and maybe change its trajectory into what I believe is better for it. Stupid? Childish. Anyway, follow me on my different social medias in the description below. There's a bunch of links. Subscribe. Hit the little bell icon if you're looking for a little inspiration in the day. And share this with someone. Share this with someone you think would enjoy it. And those of you that watch, I would love some comments. Please, how much childish exuberance do you have in your life? Take it easy. Live long and prosper, my friend.